Well, good morning. Just got back from Dollywood. Yesterday I did bids, so today is the first day back at it on the mulchers. So this is just one side of the property. This is just easy stuff around here, just a little cleanup. You guys want to keep a little bit of a barrier because there's a busy road over there, so I'm going to take a little bit of this out here, back 30 feet or so, probably that bigger tree back there, and then pass along here and work my way along the fence line. I'm going to get after it. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough yet. It's a lot of different pieces, couple fields, small fields, a lot of thicker stuff back there. He's seen cougars a few times and his dog has encountered them, and so he wants to make it a little clearer to use, walk, and see wildlife and predators. So anyways, I'm gonna get this little section and then head down that road and around the back of the house. right, day 2 here in Beaver Creek. Got a lot done yesterday. I wasn't sure what to do up here by the house, but the house is a priority. But I talked to him when he got home last night, and figured out more of what he wanted to clear and leave in this little section. So I'm gonna hammer that, and then the little spot in front of the house, and then go through the fence and get the backyard, and then hopefully get the 4 trees down today that I kind of got set up to do yesterday. So it's gonna be a busy day, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. Had to stop. There's a big rock right in the middle of that vine maple I'm working on, so I figured I'd roll it out of the way. But people ask me all the time, can I take down vine maple? Well, there you go. Just going through a bunch of it. You know, you got to work through it. I've been working for what time is it? A little over half hour, and you know, took down 3 big patches. I'm working on the 4th big patch of vine maple, so it doesn't take a ton of time. You just got to work at it. So anyways, I'm gonna move the rock, and I'll be back at it. Okay, so I was showing you the vine maples, so I kept going. I didn't film it all, but this is just all thick all the way through here. Couldn't walk back here to take video before. Some big rocks, areas like that, sometimes gotta leave a little bit more. You can always rake it out and hit it again. Okay, so I am down here at the bottom of the hill. Well, halfway down the bottom of the hill. That's next. But these are fields I cleared yesterday. This morning I got up that side of the house I didn't get yesterday. And now I'm ready. It's late morning to take down those 4 trees. It's close to the fence line, and they're worried about going on the neighbor's fence or going on the fence, and so they look like they're all kind of leaning this way, so they shouldn't be a problem. But I've got tow straps and a ladder and all the gear that I can put a rope up in them, tie it to the machine, get it tight, and then cut it and pull it down. I've done that lots of times before successfully, so I don't do that around power lines and houses for the most part, because I'm not insured for that. But you know, if it's a little fence, if worst thing happened, you know, we could fix the fence. So never had to do that before, and hopefully don't have to today. But here I go. And this is like an old cherry tree or something like that. I guess the bears come over and lay under here and eat berries. It fell over a year ago and still alive, so I'm gonna get that as well. and probably these old stumps because they're right in the way. Okay, ready to take down these 4 trees. I got little berry bushes in front of it, so I'm going to work that. And there's a couple old stumps there that I got to get. So I'm going to get back to those trees and see what it takes and pull them down. So. Okay, so I got the toe straps up on the first tree. I used a ladder and climbed up there, put it up there a little ways just so you have more leverage. And it gives you a little more distance on the machine too from the base, so you don't have to have so much toe strap to. All right, so I got all 4 trees down in about 15 minutes. I'm not sure if I missed pulling down those last 2. I think I forgot to hit record. So anyways, they came down just as easy as the first 2. The first one I had cut through most of the way, pulled on it, it uprooted, it had such shallow roots, and the top of it pulled down. The second one I was supposed to get, and then the third one I just cut down by saw. It was leaning the right way, it was an easy cut, and then hooked up to the 4th one and uprooted it very easy as well. So those trees are gonna fall soon, so probably a good idea they had me take them out. So now I'm gonna chop them up. Okay, well, I'm in the backfield, which is probably the one that needs the most work, but got about a day worth of time to work on it. I've got that little piece up by the house to do tomorrow morning, so I still got a few hours today, and I've already been working on it for a little bit, so I'll actually have a little more than a day on this back area to get it looking good, and anything else you may want me to do. So anyways, figured I'd do it in the cab ride along, so let's rock. So, I am pretty sure I just found a car. Not the first, not the second, not the third time I found a car. I found a few cars before. But this one took me by surprise. I actually hit something that sounded a little bit metal over here. Must have been something away from it. But then I look over here and I see Chevrolet. It's a bumper or a front grille of a very old car. I didn't even know he owned this car. Anyways, the things you find. Okay, day 3 here on this Beaver Creek. I keep saying Eagle Creek, Beaver Creek. There's Eagle Creek too, but this is Beaver Creek property. Got a lot done. Finally brought the tools to get the fence off by the gate there without damaging the fence. So I'm gonna finish up this backyard. It's just a lot of berry bushes, but a fairly small area. So once I get back here, it won't take much time at all. Okay, well, I'm back in the backfield and just getting going. I got pretty far back the backside last night, and so kind of working up from the other side to work all four sides and get a boundary on the outside complete, and then get as much of the field as I can get done with a good part of today left after finishing the backyard. So enjoy. Well, not only did I just break through, almost fell. Not only did I just break through, I broke through at the very top of where I got to last night, and it is rocky, and these vine maples are nasty, and there's huge stumps right there. So I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, how I was going to work up through there. But I found my way from the other side. Hello. So I haven't filmed in almost 2 weeks now. I'm back at the Beaver Creek job. I came here for 3 days. We want to see how far we got, and the homeowner just works really long hours, and he wasn't able to see it other than after day one, or stuff that was really close to his house, in and out of the house early in the morning, late at night. So after I left, he walked around and decided he wanted more completed, and so I did a big loop around the field, around the property. There's one edge that's pretty difficult that anyways, I used an old road and didn't go to the fence line on the high side, but the last 2 days been here, got the entire field. It was pretty sketchy, some of the hillside, and couldn't tell what was in there. A lot of down trees from windstorms, and so I spent some time and worked my way through there. There's areas where old trees and stuff were piled up, some really old stumps that some of them are just mush and went right through them. Others still super solid and big, so didn't waste a lot of time on them, but got the field cleared out. And so today I'm gonna work up on the fence line a little bit, see if I can get that fence line cleared out. The terrain gets pretty difficult up at the top corner of the property, so not sure if we'll make it all the way up there, but we're gonna see what we do, and then a little touch up, and then where I pulled the 4 trees down at the end of this field, actually it was 5, it was supposed to be 4, it exposed another set of probably 4 or 5 more trees that I wasn't sure if he wanted me to get. I probably should have just gotten them originally, but he does want me to get those as well, so I'm going to pull those down and mulch those up. And so I'm going to get back after it, and it's a little bit cooler the last couple of days, which has helped not get so hot in the machine. So stay tuned. Okay, we're going to take a little loop around, check out the progress, and then get going up on the fence line. is, obviously, but it's not like a typical creek where there's rocks and all that exposed. So anyways, you couldn't get in there at all before. There in front of us, that's all the above this old road, which I'm going to work on today. But I'm going to start over here where the fence is and follow the fence up. That hill we just climbed up, that was all area that we weren't even sure if we were going to get to it or not. So anyways, that was good. He wanted me to leave as many trees as possible, so there's a few spots where I didn't get in between trees because I couldn't fit. So right here is basically clear to the fence line. So I'm going to work my way down to that fence and then up towards the edge of the property. I'm not sure how I'm going to get through there. I'm going to have to come out a little bit and back in some spots like here possibly. That's